don't put beads on your locks at the beginning. Oh, you see that, bro? Oh, somebody take the scissors from me. I will literally keep going. Hey everybody, it's your girl Rebecca Joy. Welcome if you are new, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Issalocstyle. As you guys can see, I did just wash my hair because of what we're going to do. I wanted it like stretched, but at the same time it is drying. But I did want fresh locks, okay? But if you guys do want to check out my wash day routines, I do have 2 up. Both of those videos are on my YouTube. You already know what to do. Go back and watch that video and then come back to this one. In today's video, I'm going to be cutting off my dead locks. And I know it seems so ironic, but to me, they're dead, okay? To me, they're going to be gone, okay? So they're going to be dead. So I'll be showing you guys like what I'll be doing and what I'm going to be cutting off. So let's get started. It's funny because this block that I'm about to cut, this is how long my natural hair was like when I was a loose natural. I'm pretty sure it was about down to here, like my collarbone. So we're back, period. One of the main reasons I'm doing it is because of the beads that I had on my hair. They kind of mess up the ends, so I'm gonna go through and cut off the ends of the locks that were stretched by the beads in my hair. Some of the cons is that they can unravel if you cut your locks too early, which is something I might or might not deal with, but it's also a journey that I want you guys to come along with me, because I do want to see like what's gonna happen, because honestly I don't know, you know. I would consult your loctician before you do this. I'm not in any way telling anybody to try this. This disclaimer, okay? I'm not in any way telling anybody to try this. I'm just doing this for my personal journey and my personal health, and I want you guys to come along with me and experience it, okay? So, as you guys can see here, like I said, my hair is layered. But you guys can also see how this lock right here is just like really thin at the end, and to me it kind of looks pointless. I don't like that, so I'm gonna trim it. They're my locks, you know. So like always, we're gonna start by spraying our locks. This is just the before. You guys are a little closer. I hope that you guys can see me well and that it's a good background and everything. But like I said, the main lock that I do want to cut is this one right here. And I can't wait to do it. I don't know if I want to do it first or last, but I think I'm going to do it last, because once I cut everything else and then I cut this one, it's really just going to come together and you guys will see it. So like I said before, when I first got my locks, right? So literally March 5th, I decided to start my lock journey with beads in my hair, literally. That was never a smart decision because my locks were so immature, and the main part where it really like messed up the most would probably be the first row back here, because this is something else that I want to cut. Like, you see how it's like fuzzy and everything? It's thick here, but it gets thin at the end, and that's because I decided to put beads on there. This row really was the row that locked the slowest for me, because I'm constantly like rubbing my hair up against material, and that's not good for like locking, because it's like the rubbing like messes with like my hair texture, because it's like finer down here as well. So when I had the beads on there and stuff, I was bending my locks in the rubber band and flattening it. So it was kind of making them thinner, which was like terrible, you know, for the long run. But I was like, oh, they're not locking fast enough. I want them to weigh down because they were stiff. Yeah, they were just always stiff and sticking out and everything like that, because it's also like the shortest part of my hair. So I didn't like it, and I kind of wanted to take the easy way out by having the beads to weigh them down. Now they're weighed down, now they're thick, but I was supposed to wait until then, or I guess months later, in order for that to happen. But I kind of wanted to speed up the process. So my advice to you is don't speed up the process unless you'll have to cut your locks later on, like me. This is how it should be, right? Thick from the root all the way, right? But it's not. Here's another one, right? It's like thick here, thin here. You see it, like the difference? I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, bro, you see that, bro? Never. Okay, don't do that. Don't put beads on your locks at the beginning. I'm never saying that I don't like lock jewelry, lock beads, or anything like that. I'm just saying, please, 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 do not speed up the process by putting beads on your locks, your starter locks, at literally the first month, you know? Literally the first month. That's when I feel like your locks are really trying to figure out that they are locks, that they need to stay locked, that they're in the twist, like they're supposed to stay a certain way, like they need to adjust to one thing instead of adjusting to too much, you know? So let's see. This one is one that I did. I'm like scared, like I'm not scared. It's just that like I haven't cut my locks. But yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay. This is the first one, guys. I don't even know where to cut. Okay, we're gonna do only the thin part. And this one specifically had a bead on it. This one specifically had a bead on it because you can clearly see that it's like thin like that. Like, we do not want that, baby girl. Okay, we're gonna cut it. I was with a friend and I cut his locks off, but it's so weird for me to cut my own. Wow, guys, that's the first one. It had to go. Okay, now let's see it. Thick. Now I do understand that I am risking it unraveling, but I know that it's not gonna unravel all the way up here. Like if it unravels, I could really just like comb it out and it be a curly end, you know? Yeah, so that clearly looks so much healthier. That's clearly the after. And that's what we want to do to the rest of our locks, because I really don't like some of the thin ends. Like this one, here's another one right here. So like I said, I would never advise putting beads on your locks on the first month, honestly, like just to be like extra safe. Yeah, and I kept them on, and they were big beads too, like they were wooden beads. But here's another one, right? That's the before. And what I'm doing is I'm just like pulling the hair away from the bottom of the lock so that I can really get like the thin end and really see where it's thin. And then I will cut right below it. I'm also trying to see if like there's product buildup in the middle, but I feel like I'm not cutting high enough, you know? That's so crazy. Now, some of them are just thin in general, like this one, like the front is pretty thin, but I think I am going to cut a little bit. So I really just hold the end of the lock. I will go like this. And then it's like, I feel like I'm able to see better like where it's thick versus where it's not. And that's where I know I need to cut. See? Thin. And then it's like thick right here. So I'll push it up and then cut right below it. Yeah, that just looks better. This one, it never really locked at the end. That's funny. So we're just gonna leave that out. You see how this one's like a knot? And chop. This one has a curly end, but it also has like a knot, so I'm just taking that off. Yeah, so these ends are fine. Oh, see this one? Should we cut that? You see that? I would want to, or I'm thinking I'd cut all the way up here, right? Let's see. Should we cut this one, guys? Maybe down here. Actually, no. Right there. Yeah, I see some product buildup. I think we'll leave that one just because it's a curl. See this one right here? Thin. Right. Jump. See this one right here? Not much, but we're just gonna pull up and cut. This one is a thin one in the front, but it's also just like a knot. Should we? I'm trying to see, like, I want them to stay even the whole way. I guess we could just cut the right there. I can't really see them like unraveling majorly, which is why I'm not really worried. See, it's getting thin again, you know, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna see how I do that, and it really reveals the thin parts. Cutting. Now, hopefully I don't go too crazy now. See, yeah. Everyone will be like, yeah. I know y'all can hear that. I'm interested to see what this does to my hair, honestly, because like it's not like I'm cutting every one either. Like this one is pretty thick. It's a thick boy. It's like a ball at the end, kind of. It doesn't need to be cut, it's fine. Definitely the bottom for sure. Like honestly, I want to cut off my bottom row and start again. But I'm like, if I start again, they're gonna go through the same process of not locking as quick when I've already made kind of progress on locking this much. But now it's like it doesn't lock from the root, you know? Because my second row is perfectly fine. But yeah, let's just go through and cut this. I'm gonna cut a lot, honestly. Whoa. Definitely didn't think about that one. I just went and cut that one. And it really is only the outside locks, because the other two that are on the bottom row, yeah, and that's the funny part. Like the other two that are on the bottom row are perfectly fine. You see that? Perfectly fine. It's just the outside ones that are being some weirdos. It's like such a circle. Like the hair really is just like wrapped up. This kind of looks like a beehive low key. Like the way it's like coiled, you know? It was so cool looking at my locks. But okay, this really is the last one. The rest look good. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm so glad. The last one is really right at that bending area. Wow. I hope you guys can see a difference. I'm gonna go back and look at my video because so this is the after. So this is the after. Let's see how it looks now. Literally, this is literally why I'm gonna cut off my bottom row. Like what? Ew, they look like nubs. Dang, I might just comb them out and restart them, honestly. The bottom row, not all of them. Cause that is not okay, but you know, that's why we have hair to go on top. But when it dries, that thing gonna be stiff. Let's get the picture of our little pile of locks. So that's what we cut off. Not too much, which is good because I didn't want to cut too much. But I'm happy with the results, y'all. And y'all already know what I'm gonna do. Follow me on my Instagram at lock.q22 if you guys want to stay updated with more consistent lock or hair content, tips and tricks, and all of the above, period. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked this video, I know that you guys will like the other videos that are on my Instagram. I have wash day videos, I have retwist videos, I have a couple vlogs. I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for your support every day. It really means a lot. You guys really push me to be a better version of myself, and I love that. and I want to push you guys to be a better version of yourself every day. We are on this journey together, and we are growing because God wants us to grow and be better versions of ourselves for His glory and for His purpose. Bye!